Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, it's a friendly in theory, but we are expecting this to be fiercely contested.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would think Heung-min, the South Korean. He can play anywhere in attack, but ideally his most success seems to come from wide and his incisive inward bursts.
Goes for goal! More than happy to take the muscular... Son Heung-min has a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Son Heung-min. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Forward it goes.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Son Heung-min. And he's cut it out. No goals as yet. And now the breakaway. Son Heung-min battles to win it back. Brings it forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Cleared without complication.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's going long. Corner. Son Heung-min. Heung-min. It's Heung-min. And it's hoisted clear. Drives it towards the front. Cuts it out. Oh, really good feet from him. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? It's got through to him. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Heung-min. He's pinged one through here. Going for goal! The captain delivers!
Well, look, captains so often feel a greater responsibility to come up with something a little extra, especially approaching the break. We knew the significance in striking before it. The dressing room moods now will be very, very different. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Goes for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
And it's played forward. Heung-min. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's gone for it! And in it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Goes direct to the front line. Gets it into the middle. Away from immediate danger. It's gone for a throw-in. Heung-min.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Oh, he's been flattened there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Receives it from behind. He gets past his man. Goes for the cross. And he's there to clear it. Heung-min. Breaks on here. Heung-min. Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Heung-min. What an adventurous run from a defender. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hoists it forward. Heung-min. Nicely measured pass.
Tottenham Hotspur showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Forward it goes. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And that's been levered clear. Has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Heung-min.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Up to meet it! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just a few more moments for them to hang on. So that's it. It is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Tottenham Hotspur made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that.